You ready, John? And how are we doing? How's your feet? So my name's Jo. I'm the podiatrist with Integrated Living. And I've been with the company for 9 years this year, I think it is. I do lose track a little bit. The whole idea of the company to try and keep people in their homes independent as long as possible, and that's a real positive for someone who's quite enthusiastic about their job and about client care. Very few stop with podiatry once they do require it, and I think podiatry it always has been in my mind a really holistic medicine, because everything affects your feet. What's happening in your entire body shows up in your feet. Good colour, good temperature. Pass that one. Next. Normally with our clients, we go through the client's sort of social history with them a little bit, and then we go through a sort of medical history and medication. Any changes to your medication now? So we do a bit of a check on the circulation and the temperature, the colour, and then obviously the actual podiatry of it is what people think that podiatrists do, is the nail care and the hard skin, callus and corns. In aged care particularly, anything that causes these pressures is going to lead to ulceration or wounds if it's not tended to and not looked after. And obviously the number one thing is to keep them mobile.
We have a wonderful podiatrist who comes and really looks after us. I have diabetes and couldn't walk comfortably. Now my feet are being looked after and the rest of me is being looked after. And I have somebody that I can interact with that understands you're human, but you're aging. So is wonderful, you know, and a sense of humour, which to me makes everything.
Just a trim, short back and sides. Met a lot of clients over the years and learned a lot from them as well, just in terms of how to deal with them and what they want to hear. And they don't want pity and they don't want tragedy stories. They just want a bit of warmth and a bit of time. That time is quite important. No numbness, pins and needles.
Oh, after a while they become numb because
I was going to say, you want to try some socks.
she cleans them up and she checks them to make doubly sure that there's nothing wrong with them. It's a problem that I don't have anymore. And once you get to a point in life, you say, well, any help like this is beneficial. I'm very grateful that it is available, and I could not wish for a better attendance when I come here.
I get to work in places like this, which for a Glaswegian who comes from the concrete jungle is definitely a bonus. I'm sure everybody's jealous of the job. We're one of the few services who just consistently see the client. And for me, the consistency of having the same clients and getting to know them really well and seeing differences in them and making a real difference to them is great, and very heavily supported by the rest of the team at Integrated Living.
Really, basically, things start from your feet. And you'd know that yourself. If your feet are cold, you feel cold. If your shoes are uncomfortable, the rest of you aches and pains. So, yeah, a good podiatrist is an absolute essential.